R2. Get down there. My cat is being dumb. So my cat is trying to eat the dog cookies that I have for Autumn in here.
Why?
And she's chasing flies, so you may hear things be knocked over. I don't know why, but she is.
I think I found my Halloween costume.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Pighead from Saw. I found one in Imaginations. I get a better mask though.
Boy.
It's either that. They do have the voodoo. I'm looking at Imaginations now because
Yeah.
they have the voodoo witch doctor costume that I looked at for a lot cheaper. Like Imaginations had some cool shit when we went in there. Like they had like an entire section for Hocus Pocus, so they had like interior stuff, which is pretty fucking cool. It was like half that shit. I like half the shit they have for interior. I would have up year round in my room. But are we live?
R2. Yes. R2, stop it.
Uh, 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 ignore what I just said. Not sponsored by any of these places. Sorry, everybody.
Oh,
I'm currently window shopping
come here.
off Amazon on a costume because I have to dress up for work.
Yeah. You don't eat dog cookies. No, you don't.
I have to dress up for work.
Oh, my upload just dropped. God damn it. Hang on, I can't hear you.
Pieces of shit. Well, you went robotic.
My internet just decided to die. Now I'm back.
Oh, okay.
It's been doing this, and I don't know why. It is pissing me off.
Just unplug the modem and re-plug it back in.
This is like every day, though.
Oh
So,
shit, hold on. I gotta
I
turn
don't
the
know.
volume down on my TV. It's like a look at the questions. Fuck.
Good job.
I forgot us. So yeah, give me 1 second, everybody. I'm still taking pictures for ideas. I actually found a Jack the Ripper outfit. I might do that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Imagination's got a launch. Holy shit, it looks awesome. Looks kind of pretty cool. Expensive vest, cloak, hat, jacket. What the fuck's a jacket? Oh, oh yeah, I could do a Jack the Ripper. I could totally rock Jack the Ripper.
What the fuck's a jacket? A thing you wear when it's cold?
No, it said a Jack. No, it says vest, cloak, hat, and Jackup. Jabot. Might be saying it wrong.
Jabot.
Yeah.
Jabot? I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, it looks cool. Screenshot, please. Anyway, welcome to the Apollicast mini-sode.
It's a bonus. I call it a
It's
bonus. He calls it a mini-sode.
a bonus episode, mini episode, whatever you want to call it. What did I call it when I texted you about this?
I don't remember. Hold on.
Apollicast mini or a Apollicast transmission.
Yeah.
A bonus transmission since we're beaming from the Apollonian spaceship. We're totally not in our individual rooms.
Nope. I don't have a green screen, so the effect is ruined.
Yep.
Ruined.
Good job.
Yeah.
It's ruined.
It's ruined.
It's ruined.
Why do you say it like that? Say it like what? Say okay. What is the site of ancient Egypt? Well, they're ruins, of course. Well, what is this evening? Well, it's ruined, of course. You're dead to me.
It's ruined.
Ruined. Now we've got on a subject of how Stewie Griffin talks. Again? Hold on, I might actually have to restart my internet.
Our podcast.
Hold on, it just did the thing again.
Yep, I just heard that.
God damn it.
Oh, they do have. Oh God, fuck. All right, you know what? I'm not taking Vlas's his
What?
suggestion of being a plague doctor because I look at imagination. It's $100. So no,
$100? Jesus.
Well, imagination is a year-round costume store, not sponsored.
Oh, yeah.
Not sponsored. They got great costumes, but not sponsored. I could do Ghostface. I don't know. Anyway. So I told Vlas we should do an episode since our next episode technically would be on our next official episode would be on the 1st of November after Halloween. And I really wanted to do we had our last episode we had we talked about haunted places and then we just transitioned into games. So I figured we could start doing this from now on, that if we don't really have a good topic, like a mini topic we can discuss real quick and then just jump into a game. So it's like a little bonus episode. We could start doing that. And then when we have official episodes, I'm trying to at least go for like 2 hours.
Yeah, the bi-weekly episodes are going to keep being our 2-hour rotation. But if it's on like one specific thing, like our H.P. Lovecraft episode or this episode, then they could be like bonus episodes. Even though the Lovecraft one was an official one.
That we're keeping it official because that was an homage to
the
guy we both like to read. Check it out if you missed it.
Did I? I think I made a thing for that. Yep, I did.
So I wanted to do an episode on something I enjoy incredibly all year round.
Yeah, you're more of the scary movies person than I am.
Right. We're talking today about horror movies, but not just any type of scary movies. These are our personal picks on. You could consider it a suggestion if you want to like have a horror movie marathon on Halloween when you shut the damn porch light off to get those kids to get the fuck off your lawn.
Right. Get off my lawn, you damn kids! Dress up as an old man. I can just let my dad sit outside.
Don't do that. No comment. No comment. Oh wait, I found a plague doctor for $50. I'm still window shopping, by the way.
It's fine.
But I can multitask.
R2, what are you doing?
So
you better not unplug any.
I think I'm gonna go with the witch doctor. Anyway, so we decided like keep those kids away, eat all that fucking candy you bought, get fucking puking all day and night, puke candy and Reese's
Ew.
peanut butter
No,
cups
thank
and all
you.
that. Oh,
Everything in moderation.
whatever. I don't care anymore.
I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna. It's gonna be like, oh god. So side tangent. I just started watching BoJack Horseman.
Oh my kids, no, no.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it actually, so I can't see.
it's
All right, I'm done with this.
extremely stupid, but it's also good at the same time.
If
And
everybody was
like,
wondering what I was gonna dress up as originally, was a vampire, the Victorian London era vampire with his top hat. Costume doesn't fucking fit. Continue.
the reason I brought that up is because the first episode he binges on cotton candy and then just proceeds to vomit cotton candy over his balcony.
Oh my god, this is disgusting.
He's like, yeah, I'm fine. It's totally fine. Just vomiting cotton candy.
God,
It's the dumbest thing.
it is. God, that's why I haven't watched it yet. Fuck, I still gotta watch Disenchantment.
You do. It's good.
I know I watched season 1. I haven't watched season 2 yet. I watched season 1. I gotta watch season 2. Anyway, we're getting off topic. Welcome to the
Again.
rabbit hole. Welcome to the rabbit hole.
Yeah, right. This is our normal though.
Right, but usually we stick to go right back to the topic. So to me, because Vlas, he's not really into horror films. I think you'll watch them if it interests you.
Yeah.
With me, it's when I was a teenager. Like I got into horror movies when I was 13. My first horror movie I ever saw was actually technically my first horror movie I ever saw was 11. I saw Friday the 13th Part 6 because my stepfather's father was a fucking prick, and he thought scaring the shit out of a fucking 10-year-old was fun.
Jeez. You're
Yeah.
an ass.
Well, no, because it wasn't that scary. I watched it years later. I'm like, this isn't. Why the fuck was I scared of this shit?
Because you were 10.
No, and it was censored on TV. It was It was on TV.
Oh,
It was censored. It wasn't like the bloodbath. I'm like, oh god, And that was actually the comedy Friday the 13th movie. There was comedy in it.
there was.
Well,
Wow.
there was like jabs where it's like the fucking there was a part where like the graveyard guy was like, does he think I'm a fart head? And then it cuts the kids at the camp going like, yes.
What?
Yeah, it does that. It's
What?
actually it's very enjoyable to watch if you don't take it seriously. It's very enjoyable to watch. There's literally a fucking scene with like corporate guys in the woods doing paintball, and like 3 of them get fucking killed by Jason. And, like the scrawny looking guy with glasses fucking shoots Jason. And Jason literally just looks at the paintball where he got shot and looks right at him and just fucking goes back, like starts walking towards him. Because like, oh
Nice.
god, help! That's fucking hysterical. No, how I really seriously got into horror films was after I watched Freddy vs. Jason on TV. And then I started wanting to watch more 80s slasher films, so like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween, uh, Scream, like those types of movies. Well, Scream was 90s, but anyway, you get the drift of like watching 80s. So of course, the two biggest icons in the 80s were the biggest icons of the 80s were Freddy Krueger, Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers, Leatherface, Hellraiser, Pinhead. Chucky, all those guys. Then I started getting into the more modern horror films, which was at the time Saw, all the Saw movies. And then as I got more older and I started appreciating films, I started getting black and white films, the films that paved the way for all these slasher killers, like Universal and Hammer. So, Vlas, what was your first exposure to horror films?
When I was, God, I don't even know how old I was. At, I was. It was when my mom was still working, and we had a babysitter, and we were at the babysitter's house because we went to their places. We went to church with them, but anyways. And
Mm-hmm.
the girl who was babysitting us, I think she was like 13 or 14 at the time, something like that. And
All right,
it was
pause.
what?
A 13-year-old watched you.
It was a family friend. It was like one of those. I don't even know. I don't know. I was young. Okay.
Yeah, that's a poor decision by. Let's have a 13-year-old watch them. I would see like a 15 or a
I
16-year-old.
I don't exactly know how old she was.
All right, let's just put it. All right, I had to call that out. Anyway, continue.
Anyways, but she's at me and my sister and her little brother who was our age, and all four of us watched House of Wax.
Which one? The Vincent Price one or the 2005 remake with
Probably
Paris
the
Hilton?
2005 remake. I don't
Oof,
remember. I
oof.
was young. I
Yeah, that
wasn't
one
really
sounded.
paying attention all that much.
Man, I mean, the Vincent Price one is very good. If you can ever get your hands on a copy of it or ever get a chance to watch it, that one I recommend. That 2005 piece of shit. It's good for the like. Some of the stuff's ingenious, like with the people that are like in wax and stuff, and it has more of a horror theme. The Vincent Price one is very good. It's more shock value. It's very. I highly recommend the Vincent Price one. Continue.
So the 2005 one for the makeup and art stuff, but the Vincent Price one for the actual content value.
Exactly. Actually, the 2005 one is the third remake.
Jesus.
Yeah. There's one before the
R2.
Vincent. There was one before the Vincent Price. Then there was the Vincent Price one, which is actually like the more definitive one. And there was the 2005 shit steam. I give it for like the special effects work. That's good. But putting Paris Hilton in a leading role, like a co-leading role, is the stupidest fucking thing ever. She's not an actress. She's a fucking model. I'm not saying like every model
R2.
can't be a fucking actress, but like she's a fucking
It's
coked
it
out
is it
model.
is a fly. You would better not wreck my desk trying to get a fly. As you God damn it, cat. I
I just
swear.
I haven't seen it yet, but I
Yeah.
don't mean to laugh, but anybody doesn't know. I'm watching the stream for the question. And Vlas's thing is like on playback is like a 10-second delay. I just see this shit going down. I hear it first. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I just see this shit.
It's because she's chasing around flies. I hope you didn't actually break anything.
It sounded like something broke. I heard glass shattering.
Oh, that was all the stuff falling out of what it was in. I don't see glass all over, so I should be fine.
Holy shit. I'm gonna fucking watch this on YouTube again. I'm
No, it's not
raping.
broken. I don't think. Is it? Nope, not broken. It hit my shoe. So glass didn't break, but everything's all over the floor. I'll clean it up later. Damn it. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Bad Mr. Tinkles.
Oh god.
Fucking hell, that's just. I don't mean to fucking laugh because I know how that feel. Like it's just shit getting fucking like just falling down. Like I always get fucking worried when like the kids run near the damn bookshelf because I have those fucking board games stacked up.
R2. Hold on.
Like, Oh my god. I want to hear his his family go, what the fuck was that? Uh, we'll be right back, folks, after these sponsors. Oh god.
Like I said, nothing broke, so we're fine.
Alright. Where was I? Oh, Paris Hilton, pretty much bad miscasting. um to me, with a horror movie, when people say what kind of horror movies what kind of movies you like, I say horror. Why? You just like the blood and the gore. I said, I'll admit, when I was a teenager, yeah, you're a teenager. Fuck you watching a horror movie for? Especially a slasher movie.
What are you watching that for? Because I want to. It's up to you.
No, because they think because the problem with it is that people say, "Oh, you watch horror movies all the time, you're gonna become a psycho." No, because people blame fucking movie. They blame all this shit on horror movies. And
Yeah.
you know what? I'm taking a quote from Scream 1 with Billy Loomis. No, don't go blaming the movies. Movies don't make psychos. Movies just make psychos get more creative.
Nice.
Billy would have said in the movie, line for line. Billy Loomis, Scream. Great movie. No, there's people who can't differentiate reality from fiction.
Oh,
I can differentiate.
That's totally a thing.
I can differentiate a fake horror movie from a real life killing. If somebody got killed in real life, like in a Friday the 13th movie, it's fucking terrifying and horrifying. In a movie, yeah, it's terrifying, horrifying, but it's fake. The actor or actress are fine. It's all plastic and it's all prosthetic and corn syrup and food coloring. It's all fucking fake blood is. It's just corn syrup and red food coloring.
Yep.
As I've gotten older now, I look at movies at a different way. Like, especially with the horror films. If it's got a good storyline, the characters are. If you're supposed to hate these characters or like these characters, if you make them like you're really supposed to like these characters, you want them to live, and if you want these characters that are total dicks to die, then you've already got one check mark for a good movie, in my book.
Yeah, it all comes down to how the actor portrays the role.
Very true. When the director directs. Pet peeves of mine in horror movies: relying on jump scares too fucking much.
Right?
My
Rats.
no, Man and Medan got like that towards the end. I was just like, "Fuck you! Just get the fuck out of here." No, movies like Pet Sematary, the remake. Holy fucking
Never saw it.
Not the original. This is the remake, 2018-19
Yeah,
remake.
I know, the one that just came out.
Yeah, I just got it a while ago and I watched it, and it's good. It's good, but there's too many jump scares to the point I'm just sitting there like, "Yep, I'm waiting." Uh huh. Oh yeah. Oh, jump scare. Shocker. To the point you are boring the death out of the audience who just knows this cliche. Now, true, some people who don't know this cliche, they're gonna get scared shitless.
Mm-hmm.
But people who are used to it are just like, A jump scare should happen when the audience doesn't expect it. That is the main fucking point of a goddamn jump scare. It's supposed to throw everybody off. That, and I hate the fucking fake jump scares. Like, you know what I'm talking about, the fake ones where it's just like, the person, it's like a tense moment, the music gets loud, all of a sudden, like, a hand grabs them, and it turns out to be just, like, the boyfriend, like, hey, where are you? I fucking hate that shit.
Look, a
It's okay.
Geico commercial. The hand grabs him. Did you know you could save 15% or more on your car insurance by switching to
I
Geico?
starts fucking smacking him,
Right.
fucking beating him. Is like, but I had the fucking Allstate guy. Allstate's in. Are you in good? Ah, fuck, bitch. Fuck you. She's just fucking curb stomping her. The crap. Okay. So, Velas,
Hmm.
what is the worst horror movie you've ever seen?
The worst one?
Worst one you ever seen. You will never, ever, 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 ever watch it again. Because it was so goddamn awful that you just like, it's like an abomination to mankind.
God, I don't know. I haven't seen that many of them, and I don't see them in that short of a time span that I really remember them.
You already know
So,
mine.
yeah, I already know yours.
Mine's called Mr. Hush. It's a piece of shit.
We've referenced this movie quite a few times.
The reason why I keep referencing it, because again, if you haven't known, if you're new to it, this channel, welcome. My aunt actually worked on this film as a straight makeup artist. Long story short, it was filmed in my hometown. My cousin's in it, and my aunt's in it, and it has a lot of like big. It has a lot of horror icons like Dash, God rest his soul, who's Jason in Part 2 of Friday the 13th. Brad Larray, who was Michael Myers on Halloween Resurrection, and Stephen Dorffy, who was Evil Ed in the original Fright Night. This movie's a piece of shit, and they're making a fucking short film sequel.
Are they really?
Yes, and
Oh
it's
my
included
god.
if you buy Mr. Hush on Blu-ray. And they're having it in fucking 4K. Those fucking sadistic pricks. One of these days,
Wow.
I'm gonna have to rewatch it and get a second opinion. Like, cause that happens sometimes. I will watch the movie, hate it, and then I'll rewatch it and I'll start
Yeah.
once in a blue. That's like a 1 in a million shot. A good example would be what's a good example? Like literally looking through all my movies right now. The fuck is it? I'm looking for it. Hold on. Bear with me. I have a lot of movies.
Yeah, he does. Can confirm.
The fuck was it? Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. That's it.
What?
Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. I used to like not. It used to be my least favorite nightmare movie, but now it's grown on me to the point I have a 24x36 poster in my room. The movie's not great. It's just like if you don't watch it, if you don't take it seriously, it's a fun movie to watch. Don't take it as a serious nightmare movie, otherwise you're gonna be sorely disappointed. That's a warning from Rockstar. A lot of people hate it, but it's got a cult following now because it's way too cartoonish. It's way like there's a fucking scene where a guy is in the dream and he's in a parachute. Freddy cuts the fucking strings of the parachute, and the guy starts falling out of the sky. And then all of a sudden, he pants down to show Freddy in the middle of the street, and he's pushing in a fucking bed of spikes like a fucking Wile E. Coyote cartoon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they really went because it was supposed to be it was gonna be the final movie, so they just went all out. Even Robert Englund says they really should have toned down on the cartoonish stuff and did a little more horror. He even admits it years later. Nowadays, he's like, it is what it is. But he admitted in the Never Sleep Again, the Elm Street Legacy documentary, which follows the original 7 Nightmare movies and Freddy vs. Jason, he admits when they get to part 6 that he's like, we should have really just dialed down on the cartoonishness of this film. Even like some of the directors, like she's like, yeah, I wish we did, but I'm still happy I made the film. And it was this person's Rachel Tallier. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing her name wrong. She was director. This is her first time directing a movie because she was a production She was a producer for all the previous Nightmare movies, all the first five movies. So it was her first time in the director's chair. She actually wanted to direct it. Little history with that movie, Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. Peter Jackson actually wrote a script for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. D. Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson wrote a script for Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, which I actually like his idea. They described it in the Elm Street Legacy. His film was that nobody takes Freddy seriously anymore. So kids will actually take sleeping pills to go into the dream world and kick Freddy's ass.
Wow.
And it shows like Freddy being a disheveled being, and just these people literally, like, kids are just literally popping sleeping pills to go to sleep to kick his ass. Because
Wow.
he doesn't have any power. But then he finally manages to actually kill one of them, and then the fear makes him powerful again. And then on the split side of that, there's a cop that's in a coma. A detective's in a coma, so he's permanently in Freddy's dream world.
Wow.
That script would have been fucking awesome. They could even make that into like a web. They could easily make that for like Shudder as a mini series.
Yeah.
If they wanted to. They still have Peter Jackson's script. That's the reason why he's able to go. Like after he wrote that script, that's why New Line kind of kept his number, and that's why he directed Lord of the Rings and for the remake of King Kong. Flip side of that, Peter Jackson has made one of the goriest films ever made.
Which one?
It's called Brain Dead in the UK, but it's called Dead Alive in the States. It is the fucking goriest film I've ever seen in my. If you saw the poster, you probably have seen it at Blockbuster, but you never could watch it. It is one of the goriest films I've ever fucking seen in my life. It's like a zombie film, but there's a scene where the guy, the main character, takes the handles off a lawnmower and puts the strap around, like has a strap around it, and he's literally, the lawnmower still works, and he's just fucking mowing down these zombies with it.
Wow.
And then literally his fucking mother becomes like a zombie mutant thing, like gigantic zombie, literally eats him, and he fucking cuts his way out of her stomach.
What the fuck?
It's the goriest film ever fucking made, but it's such a good movie. But like, I can't. I watched it the first time, and I was getting kind of queasy. It was like, holy fucking shit! It's just red. That's all you see is red, 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 red.
Oh.
That's the one I recommend for Halloween if you want to watch it best. Dead Alive. See if you can't find it either on like Hulu, Netflix, whatever, or even go see if you can't order it online. I highly recommend it if you want.
Netflix.
No, actually,
No, it's not.
I don't think it is. I'm shocked if it's not.
Probably not.
Well, it probably was at a time, but like they take shit off.
It's not now. At least not here in the U.S.
Well, no, they released it in the U.S.
No, I know. I'm saying it's not on Netflix.
I'm kind of like now looking on because I just looked on Netflix myself, and I just saw a movie that I highly fucking recommend. It's a good comedy. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Holy fucking shit! That movie is so good.
Oh god! I'm looking at the preview.
It's literally about two fucking hillbilly friends who go on a vacation in a swamp, and these college kids come and they think the hillbillies are murderers. When at the opposite, they're like the nicest guys ever, but they're just like fucking getting like, and these teens are like killing themselves, and the other teens are thinking that they killed them. It's so fucking stupid, but it's so good. There's like a fucking part where like one of the teens is like running at it with a knife, and like one guy's like, I think it's Tucker, or I can't remember which one, but he's like fucking throwing stuff in a wood chipper, and the teen accidentally jumps into the wood chipper. And the guy's trying to get him out by holding his legs, and the thing he's pushing him in, and he's screaming. He's like,
"What?"
And after it's over, he's like, "Are you okay?"
Oh my god!
You gotta watch it. You will laugh your. I highly recommend that is a good horror comedy. And like, holy shit, is it funny? And the whole reason why they think they're murderers and killers is because one of their friends um, gets knocked out while they're skinny dipping in the swamp. Well, it's like a lake or something. And she hits her head, so they get her out of the water. And one of the guys is like, "We got your friend," like trying to make it sound like, "Hey, we have your friend. You know, just come and get her." But they think she's like, "We have your friend," like threatening them, like, "Yeah, come and
Wow.
get her, or we're gonna kill her."
Wow.
So they just they're misunderstanding. The teenagers are misunderstanding. These guys are just two friends that are vacationing. It's such a good movie. I love it. Should we talk about the one film that our friend Dan hates that I like?
Which one?
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh.
Our friend Dan hates this movie. He's like, it's so fucking stupid. I'm like, that's the fucking point. It's a B-rated movie, which, and people who don't know this, B-rated movies are a fucking random, you don't know if it's good or bad. They're super low budget films, independent films, pretty much. Half the time they're really damn good, and most of the time they're like shit. But you'd never know. But Killer Clowns from Outer Space is one of those films that it's so cheesy that it's good. To the point that the guys who made the film have been fucking teasing a sequel for like 30 years. And it's never come to fruition. I own Killer Clowns from Outer Space on Blu-ray because like I was like, I have to have it. It's so fucking cheesy, but so good. Class, you don't have any recommendations for horror movies?
I mean, you've been talking the whole time. I have two. One of them. God damn it! What is with my internet?
Die. Hello.
Hello, my internet went down again.
Oh, okay, because I got scared. I thought somebody killed you. I thought your dad came up from behind you with like a Bowie knife. He's like, unfriended
No, he's
3.
asleep.
I'm surprised he's asleep. All that shit that just happened.
They're on the other side of the house.
True. I've been in there, but still, I'm shocked.
But,
Any movies
I
you
I have two.
All right, let's hear 'em.
There's Hush, the one about the deaf girl.
Oh, I love that one. A lot of people didn't like it
I like
because
that
they didn't.
one.
I know that. I thought it's different. It's something new.
It is. It's a
I mean,
different perspective on a masked slasher film.
it's more like a thriller
Yeah.
film. Anybody who doesn't know, if you haven't watched it, what the fuck are you waiting for? Go watch it.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It's a film about a woman who is deaf. She's a writer, and she's stalked by a guy wearing a mask. But the fact she can't hear, and he finds it out, he starts fucking with her to the point she writes, because she locks the house up. She writes in lipstick, I think. If you leave now, like pretty much to, like in short term, if he leaves now, she hasn't seen his face, she won't call the cops. To the point he literally looks at the message, reads it, looks at her, takes the mask off, saying like, I don't give a shit if you haven't seen me. Now have you seen? I don't give a shit. I'm having fun. It's such a good film. It's such a good film. The director of that movie, he's doing another horror.
Is he?
Oh, that's it. Yeah, he's directing. I think he's directing Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining.
Oh, really?
I think. Hold on. I'm gonna check because I think it's the same guy, unless it's something else.
Because that would be good to see.
Mike Flanagan. Yep. Mike Flanagan is the director of Hush. He also directed Oculus, which I have. That movie's a mind.
I've heard of that one, but I've never actually seen it.
That movie. No, I don't think. Maybe Oculus is on Netflix. I own it.
It is
That one's about
not.
a haunted. That one's about a haunted mirror. And like literally, there's scenes. There's a scene in there where like it's pretty much a brother and sister. The brother was committed to insane asylum after his father was killed and it was apparent suicide, and he's finally getting out. And the sister buys the haunted mirror that was in their, which caused their mother to be killed and the father to die.
Mhm.
And they're going to prove that the mirror is haunted, film it and everything. And there's like a scene where she's picking up an apple, she's eating it, and all of a sudden you hear glass crunch. The mirror made her think that an apple was that a light bulb was an apple. She just bit down a light bulb. And then it goes back with the brother walking in. She was eating the apple the whole time.
What?
Yeah, mindfuck. Mindfuck. There's one where like they're like arguing, and then all of a sudden they turn around. The cameras that are facing the mirror are facing each other, and then when they play back the video, it's actually the whole time while they were arguing and standing there, they were actually moving everything that the mirror like that was moved, like chairs were moved and stuff. They were actually moving it, but they have no recollection of doing it.
Huh.
It's a mindfuck movie. It's not good. It's interesting to watch it, but if you don't pay attention, it's a real mindfuck of a. Excuse me.
I mean, that's how a lot of those kind of movies are. If you pay attention to it, you'll see it. But if you're not, then you're just like, what the hell, man?
Oh no, even still, if you pay attention, it's still just a mind. um, I actually got to tell this story because this happened actually tonight before I went to Spirits. I'm playing Borderlands 3 on my third playthrough, by the way.
Jeez.
Why I played as Zane first, then I played as Flak, now playing as Amor, and I'm saving most when game when we finally live stream it. Amor is fucking powerful as shit. Those siren powers, by the by. Anyway,
Hang on.
so they're,
Hold on.
oh yeah, I'm clearing my throat.
Yeah, repeat like the last 15 seconds of whatever you just said. I need to restart my internet once we're done with this.
Okay. Short term, what I was saying, my family's obsessed with Halloween, Christmas. So my aunt and my grandmother are they watch horror movies. So I get a call from my grandmother playing Borderlands 3. Get a call from my grandmother. She's like, I'm not gonna say my real name, but Rockstar. Have you ever watched these Leprechaun movies? And I look at her like, I own them all. She looks at me and is like, he fucking owns them all. I was like, yeah. She's like, aren't they stupid? I was like, yeah, they're fucking stupid. They're fucking terrible movies, but they're fucking like, if you don't take them seriously, they're fucking hysterical to watch. I said the only good one was the latest one, which was they did a whole like Halloween 2018 thing where it's a direct sequel to the first film and has nothing to do, and the sequels are. Leprechaun Returns one was interesting because there was actually a kill in that movie using solar panels.
Solar panels?
Yeah, pretty much the plot of Leprechaun for the first film is that this family, this daughter and father move into this house in I think it's Washington State, or not Washington State, fucking somewhere, I don't remember. And it's run down and shit. And the basement that was locked up by the previous owner is a leprechaun, and it gets out and it wants all its gold. And if you don't give its gold, it kills you.
Yeah.
And it will literally sit there and fucking count every little piece. So the sequel is set 40 years later, and the only returning cast from the original film is a character named Ozzy, who's kind of like a slow character, but he actually has the Leprechaun's last gold piece this whole time because he swallowed it years before.
That
So the Leprechaun actually comes back and starts killing because he's trying to find all his gold again because he only got one piece. And there's a part where there's like jock dudes outside and they're fighting this leprechaun. They're fighting the leprechaun and everything, and he gets back, and the leprechaun really uses magic and panels on top of the building because they're converting the original house into a fraternity building, and they're doing like all solar powered stuff. So the panel literally comes down and fucking slices the guy in half
jeez.
from like where the front part of his face, just like front part of him falls, and the other part like I can't fucking think of the word. It's not like straight down the middle. It's like it's fucking hard to describe.
Jeez.
But yeah, and I was like, oh shit! That's like the best one, and I love the running gag in that one where every time these teenagers see the fucking leprechaun, they take a fucking selfie with him, and he just leans in.
Oh my god.
It's the fucking point. They're B-rated horror movies. Like the first three are good. The fourth one is shit because they put the leprechaun in space. Actually, no, scratch that. The first one and the third one are good. The second one's meh. The fourth one is complete shit because they put the leprechaun in space.
He's in space.
Yeah, here, ready? It's Leprechaun, Leprechaun 2, Leprechaun 3, which is Leprechaun 3. He's in Vegas. Leprechaun 4 in space. Then fifth one is Leprechaun in the hood.
Oh my god.
Like gangster stuff, and then the sixth one is Leprechaun back to the hood, and then there was the WWE Studios remake Leprechaun Origins, which was complete shit. I actually at time I thought it was the worst one. No, Part 4 is the worst. Leprechaun Origins is a good number 2. Like where Leprechaun in space is pissing on you, Leprechaun Origins is taking shit on you. Because it's not like the Leprechaun we know and love that Warwick Davis played the Leprechaun in all 6 of the original films. This one is actually like they're actually doing like the creature, like the actual like mythical creatures. Like they look like fucking like imps than leprechauns. Because a leprechaun is like an actual like like the fucking Irish green outfit and the top hat and the boots and the pot of gold. This one it looks like a deformed golem, really, with a bone. Like it's like a deformed golem with like Skeletor's face. If you put like a flesh, like a piece of like one of those morph suit masks over his face.
Oh god damn it.
That's what it looks like. You really don't even see it because it flashes. And your internet cut out again, didn't it?
I hate my internet.
Did you get any of that?
I heard you. I was hearing you fine. It's just it wasn't streaming.
Long story short, Leprechaun Origins was just shit.
Yeah, it was like the last 15 seconds wasn't streaming.
Right. I said Leprechaun Returns is like the best one, but I literally have it. I bought it off Amazon. It's Leprechaun Pot of Gold Collection. You can get it at Walmart too. Not sponsored. And the funny thing is, they play it, and they're playing it now in Hollywood. They play it every fucking year on St. Patrick's Day. They play all.
Yeah, I noticed.
The ones I always recommend to people, if you want, a lot of people aren't interested in watching them, are Universal Monster movies. Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, Mummy, Invisible Man, Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Phantom of the Opera, anything with Bela Lugosi, Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney Sr., Jr., Claude Rains, all that shit. They're so good. They're short. They're only like an hour long, but they're so good. I cut out again, didn't
No, I heard you.
I? Okay, I guess you were just silent. I always I own all the Universal Monster movies because I have a Bela Lugosi Scared to Death collection, which is a lot of Bela Lugosi movies. I have 50 horror classics. Had two movies really good on it. Three movies. Nosferatu, The Phantom of the Opera with Lon Chaney Sr., Lon Chaney's father, which was a silent film. Both those were silent films. And Vincent Price's The House on Haunted Hill from 1959. Not the fucking remake. I hate the remake. But the original 1959 William Castle one, it's fucking hysterical. It's so fucking cheesy. It's so good. That's why I have the post. All right, long story short, I have 5 24x36 posters. I have Dracula from 1931, Invisible Man 1933, House on Haunted Hill 1959, Freddy's Dead: The Final Night 1991, and then to fucking throw it off and people go like, "Oh, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back." Because why the fuck not? I can't wait for the I cannot wait for the new movie. Cannot wait for the new Jay and Silent Bob. Cannot fucking wait. But I recommend those, and I recommend the Evil Dead movies and Ash vs. Evil Dead, the TV show. Fucking can't talk enough about Evil Dead and Ash Williams. Last knows because we play Dead by Daylight, and who's the one character I always play as.
Yep. Your Ashy Slashy puppet.
Yep. Well, now that's gonna be Ash with the Ashy Slashy puppet, or it's gonna be Scoops Ahoy Steve.
Of course.
Stranger Things is a good show to binge watch on Halloween.
I still need to watch season 2.
Oh, God. There was so much fucking. They actually had the Scoops Ahoy. I was tempted to buy it.
You should have bought the Scoops Ahoy outfit.
They didn't have my size. They went up to a medium. I'm not a medium. They actually had. I wanted to buy it. Actually, the Christmas light Ouija board thing that the mom makes in the first season.
Yeah.
I wanted to get that for my house, but it was interior, and I was damn it. I wanted to put it outside because it would be awesome having it out, have it in the window because of the windows I have in the living room to face the front, and it would be cool. And then I could rig it, get it rigged up where I can have a switch and flip the switches and stuff. The lights flicker and shit. But again, I got shit coming in the mail.
Seen one of those. I've never actually seen one for sale. I've always seen people make them themselves.
Well, it's not hard to do it. Just get black paint and fucking Christmas lights. They're already fucking selling them at Walmart, for sakes.
Right.
And I actually bought some because I lost all my decorations in the flood. So I got more two things for the house. It's a giant spider web that goes from the roof to the ground, and there's a big 6-foot or 10-foot spider that's in the middle. And then I got a hanging corpse that's strung up in a spider's web, and it moves, and the fucking eyes glow and shit, and it makes noises. And then I bought it at Walmart today. It's a spy eider doorbell. So when you push the doorbell, these panels open up, and there's an eyeball, and it looks around, starts and shit. It's so cool. It's $14.
Nice.
I just bought that because I thought that was kind of cool. Of course, I bought my Krieg figure I found because fucking Krieg.
Of course.
I just saw it. I was like,
yeah,
yes.
he bought one of those Krieg action figures.
And I'm not a toy collector. I think I only have I'm not counting Funko Pop figures. I only have 4 Funko Pops. I have technically 4 action figures. I have that I bought years ago. This is remake Freddy, by the way. Don't recommend the movie. Tiny Tina, a Handsome Jack, and then Krieg. And Krieg comes with a little buzz axe. You can spin shit. Because I had to, because it's fucking Krieg. But my number one Halloween tradition, I watch this movie every fucking year on Halloween since I've owned it. is John Carpenter's 1978 classic, Halloween. I watch it every fucking year. Have you ever seen it, Glass?
Nope.
You
I'm sure
fucking suck.
I'm sure my dad owns it. I've just never gotten around to getting it or borrowing it.
Well, good thing, because go ahead and set your DVR, because it's going to be on Halloween. It'll be on Halloween. It's such a good movie. It's not like a traditional slasher. There's not a really big body count. It's more for like the creep me atmosphere and the thriller aspects of it.
Yeah.
It's just more like it makes you feel uneasy. Because that's what John Carpenter was going for. Well, he wasn't going for a. Keep in mind too, this was before Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th. This was 1978. The only like slasher that came before was Leatherface. But it's such a good movie. And the 2018 remake sequel is really damn good. Because what they did with that one is it's a direct sequel to the very first Halloween movie, and it ignores all the sequels and the two Rob Zombie remakes. 1 second, I gotta take my anti-allergy medication, because that's the reason why I've been coughing. But yeah, I highly recommend you can watch that, and you can watch the 2018 Halloween.
Okay.
But before we end it, because we're gonna end it right now, actually. Before I end it, top 5. This is Rockstar's top 10 horror movies you can watch on Halloween to invite some
5 or
friends.
10? You just said 5 and then you said 10.
Well, there's too many, so I have to pick 10. I would say this is Rockstar's top 10 horror movies to watch on Halloween. This is when you get off of work, school, wherever the fuck you do. You're off. Get some friends over. Get some popcorn. Get some pizza. I don't give a fuck. Go get some pizza rolls. Get some fucking Haagen-Dazs. Shit, what you get. Get that bowl of candy. Turn that fucking porch light off. Put the sign saying, "Fuck out of here, kids." Turn those lights off and watch these 10 movies. You can watch them in any order. These are my top 10 films you should watch on Halloween. And you can tell me, go fuck yourself, Rockstar. I don't give a shit. I'm just giving you some recommendations. Number 10. Number 10. God damn it. I had the list.
You had all this build up and then you don't even have the list done.
My list was done. I fucking wrote it earlier today. Where the fuck it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Number 10, Saw. Good to get the atmosphere going. Get the chills going. Saw. Number 9. Number 9. God damn it, my fucking phone is so goddamn slow because of the fucking Logan. God damn it.
You didn't just save it in a document or something?
No. I saved it on notes, but it's like it keeps loading for some fucking reason. Okay, hold on, let me. Bear with me. Okay, number 9, Scream, Wes Craven. Good movie. Good way to get it into the slasher stuff. Number 8, Friday the 13th. Really get into the blood and gore. Number 7, Nightmare on Elm Street. The very first one. Don't watch that remake shit. Number 6, The Evil Dead. Now you're getting fucking into the weird shit. Number 5, the Spanish version of Dracula. It is so fucking good. but I also put in parentheses, or the original Bela Lugosi Dracula. They're only an hour long. Number 4, The Invisible Man, 1933, Claude Rains. Really gets in some weird sci-fi. Number 3. Fuck, I dropped my bottle. Hold on. I had to put my water down because I almost just dropped it. Where was it? Number 3, Shaun of the Dead. It's a zombie fucking horror British comedy. What else do I gotta say more? Number 2, From Dusk Till Dawn. The original movie, not the TV series. From Dusk Till Dawn. Good movie with George Clooney and Quentin Tarantino. It's fucking crazy. Watch it. And number 1, John Carpenter's Halloween. You can watch them in that order, or you can watch them in. Those are the top 10 I recommend watching on Halloween, or at least getting to. Even if you have to watch until the fucking wee hours of the morning with the sun rising and driving all the ghosts and ghouls away. Or better yet, just pop in. Better yet, just look up some Edgar Allan Poe readings or HP, and just play those on a speaker while you're giving out candy. Get the horror theme. Get the song. But anyway, well, thank you guys for coming to the Apollicast mini episode.
Okay.
Bonus episode.
Yeah, thank you all for coming by.
We appreciate it. Have a happy and safe Halloween.
I might do something like when I get home Halloween night. Probably. I don't know if I'm off or not. I have to check.
No D&D.
It depends on if I'm working. I have to check.
I won't be doing shit. I'm gonna be watching horror movies.
Oh, I know you are.
Either that, or actually, here's one thing I recommend watching every Halloween.
What? God damn it.
I inserted it as a bonus. Oh, that's why you said, God damn it.
Hate my internet.
I was saying, bonus Treehouse of Horror, Simpsons.
Oh yeah, Simpsons.
That's a bonus for this bonus episode of the podcast. Anyway, I will be streaming tomorrow night on my channel. Going back in The Evil Within. I apologize to anybody who was watching this past Tuesday. I only streamed for half an hour. I did have to go run and get something, but I was fucking out of it because I wasn't really feeling well because the anti-allergy medication I was taking fucking really.
Oh hey Chaka, long time no see, man.
Holy shit!
Spectacular Halloween. You too, man.
You too, Chaka. I'm sorry to anybody who hadn't who had showed up. I only streamed for half an hour. I was like, again, had to run out and get something. I was fucking out of it. Like, I was so fucking tired. I was feeling shit. I was sneezing. My nose was running. I was coughing. I felt like shit. Fucking allergies are the worst. But I'm going to make it up. I'm going to stream tomorrow night with some more The Evil Within. That's going to be my Let's Play going through the rest of October into November. Evil Dead 1. I said I was going to do the DLCs, but I haven't. I might not do them. Haven't decided yet. Depends on how fast I get through The Evil Within. And then I'll do The Evil Within 2, and then we'll go from there. Next. Maybe maybe do a Let's Play my favorite game franchise of. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Flask knows what it is. He better not fucking tell you or I'll kill him. I'm just kidding. He knows what it is though, and I have him for Xbox One because they originally were on the 360, except for the last two. But that'll be a good one to do. If not that, then I will might do one on this. Might do next one. I might do might be South Park, The Stick of Truth, and the Fractured Butthole. It's between those two. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart my internet, and I'm gonna switch over to Cultist Simulator.
Mm-hmm.
Play a little bit of that. I'm also gonna see if I can get the. See, I don't know if I'll be able to get it to work or not, but the Discord stream thing. See if I can get that to work.
Wait, what?
There's a thing where you can stream via Discord now. I don't know if you have to be a Nitro member or not.
I'm gonna
Because
guess you have to.
it keeps popping up when I play Destiny, so
You might have to be. They might. It might. They're luring you in to buy. To give them money.
yeah, right.
Give us
But
the money.
thank y'all for hanging out. I'm gonna restart my internet, and I'll be back in about hopefully 5 minutes.
And I'll be back in 5 minutes with the blast.